Hello everybody, this is Sparky J. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Stay with us here. Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Sparky's Wild Side. Here I am, Sparky J, with my co-host Don Vinny. And what is it, God? Just a few more days till the end of the world, huh?
Yeah. You keep going with that end of the world thing. Keep laughing like that. I thought it was the end of the world with last week's video when it popped up.
Oh man, what happened with that?
You remember how I told you we started using that new video editor?
Right.
Okay, that's what allowed us to bring in the old episodes, like with the one with Mark Mandrake.
Okay.
Well, this time I did a little more editing because I got rid of something in the middle that we had always hated when we watched it.
Right.
Well, apparently that was a little more than what the
program?
Well, not so much the program, but I think there's something in the translation to when it went to YouTube, because in the video editor, when I finished it out, everything looked fine.
Oh yeah, we watched it. Looked great.
Right. So you remember that? Well, and then I went and put it. I had you post it on video on YouTube, and
I thought maybe I'd been doing some psychedelics when I was watching it or something.
Then again,
it's like, whoa!
I let you post it on YouTube. Maybe you messed something up on me.
You know what? There's only one way you can post on YouTube. It's not like there's a lot of options. It's like post or don't post.
You did it. It wasn't the video editor. It was you.
No, it
you did it. But we're not playing with that editor this time because we don't have any of the old videos. This is this will be something new.
Yeah, pretty much so. Pretty much.
Well, at least supposedly, it's not one of the old videos having to be revamped. This is something we did recently that.
Right. And actually, I'm wondering if this is kind of almost like a preview to that cooking show. Because I understand that's the kind of stuff they'll be doing, going out on scene, doing videos right on the restaurant grounds, test tasting.
Yeah, but we're the ones that showed them how.
Yeah, well, that's our job.
Yeah.
We show someone else how to get something started, they get it started, and they do all the work, and then we do the hard stuff.
Yeah, the editing.
Yeah.
I'm still going to get you for that turkey bowl thing.
Hey, that wasn't so bad. It came out good.
Yeah.
It's not like last week's show. You put more time into last week's show than the turkey bowl show.
No, I didn't.
No?
No. But they were running close.
Yeah, at least the turkey bowl show actually aired and people could see it.
That's because I wanted to be able to tell off Maximo and Biff and show the rest of the world just how much of an idiot they were being to me. Okay. I'm a blind ref as it is. Give me a break. And there were only two of us, and one of us wasn't even doing the job right.
Which one was that? You were blind, so it had been you, right?
No. You notice, if you remember the turkey bowl, the blind ref was doing a lot more running around, right. A lot more arguing than the other ref was.
Yes, he was.
God, that guy was killing me.
I'm just glad you guys never called for instant replay, watch it on there.
Well, no. Remember, Tosh had video there that would make it no problem, so if we had to do instant video and instant replay, we'd have been okay.
Right, but it would have meant hooking up the computer.
No, on Tosh's didn't. Oh, no, you had the video camera.
Well, we both had video going.
Okay, so it doesn't have a playback on there?
No.
We'll remember that for next year.
Right. Yeah. So, but anyway, we did this week's show down at Scotty's. That was an enjoyable show.
I like Scotty's.
A lot of good food,
I'm still amazed at the size of that pizza. That thing is just... I haven't heard from Titan or Tweedle yet either.
No.
Have you?
No, I sent Titan a line on another show I'm looking to put together in April. Was hoping.
Oh, that's right, that Relay for Life thing.
Yeah.
How'd that work out? I remember you went to the meeting.
I still really don't know a whole lot more, but I do know that basically they want me to take care of bringing in some kind of entertainment. And I had suggested the bands and the wrestling, and they were all hyped about that.
Well, yeah, those are good venues.
And then I mentioned something about metal, and they had like, well, we were thinking country and western. And I was like, well, who's the primary that's going to be here? It's going to be a lot of kids, correct? Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah. I said, and this is going on from 6 o'clock at night to 12 o'clock the next day. It's an all-night thing.
Okay.
And from what I'm gathering, they're saying teams of like 10 to 15. So I'm thinking so many people from team just keep walking all night long.
Okay, the last time I was involved in something like that, they were doing it back at Largo when I was working at Largo High. But this was back in the late 90s. So.
Probably when they first started out.
Okay, and that was still one of those lights on all night. You're walking around in circles, literally.
Right.
Well, it's for a good cause.
Yeah, I suggested if you're going to be having kids and they're going to be walking around like that all night long, country and western is kind of want to, slow you down. Relax.
Not always.
Not always, but I'm saying you take a majority of that and you play that all night long, I don't know if I'd be able to stay awake.
Dude, don't go near the watering trough or gunslingers or the roundup after a comment like that. Because once they hear that and they see you, you're going to get shot. And there's a couple of boys in there that haven't.
You know what? I've been around a lot of country music. My father-in-law, he used to actually jam with David Allan Coe and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that kind of music, I love it. But what I've noticed around here of the country bands that I know of, yeah, they play a little bit of the boogie, but there are a lot of that tear-jerking, slow stuff. And for a event like that, an all-nighter, and kids,
they aren't going to be dumb enough to play the slower stuff when they need to keep people awake.
Brother, we're talking 18 hours. You're not going to have much.
Well, you're not going to have one group of country going 18 hours either, so you got a little bit of diversity.
But, I'm thinking, you got to have some metal in there for the kids, because that's what they listen to. I mean, if this is an event that's going to be mostly kids, you got to at least have some music that they're into. And the kids I've been talking to, every one of them, I was trying to, find out. Metal's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah, but you're also going to get a lot of them that are going to sit there and throw the rap at you.
In Pasco County?
Oddly enough, yes.
You know what? I haven't heard that word once, other than just now when you said it. Hopefully I already talked to several people in Floydson. I got them coming.
That's for people like us.
People like us, but think of it, a laser show at this place.
Well, that's going to be the nighttime part of the entertainment. But.
Yeah, and, we probably have to dim the lights a bit and stuff like that. You remember Bob Hope?
Yeah, we talked about him last week.
Yeah, he's already, he'll be a part of it.
Okay, cool.
So that's got that, again, with the mellower countryer, he's more like got a twist between country and reggae.
Okay, but see, it's a different style. And really the diversity I think is going to help. If you're able to pull this off, the diversity is going to help. Yeah,
like I said, we're looking at all bands, but, the way the one
Have you thought about having a DJ in there spinning some discs?
They've already taken care of that.
Okay, well, somebody's thought of that then.
So,
All right.
They've already got it, their DJ, and I don't know if he's going to be spinning discs, I don't know if they're confusing DJ with MC or what, but, I'll know more next week.
The current DJs have a little MC in them anyway, that's part of their job, but they're spinning discs. There's nobody spinning records anymore. They might be scratching them, but they're not just spinning them.
Right. Yeah, nowadays everything's on a computer. They're not even spinning CDs anymore.
No, a lot of them are still spinning CDs.
Most of the ones I see, they bring a computer in.
Well, they've already got the music on there.
And everything's on their computer. Ain't no more CDs.
Yeah, I guarantee you somebody throw in a CD in a heartbeat.
Well, the people I've talked to, they say they can get a lot more songs and carry a lot more on one little personal computer than they could ever do on CDs.
Well, yeah, a CD only holds 700 megs.
Yeah, if you do them yourself.
At max. And that's even if you're holding an MP3. But again, it's also the format. Let's face it, a CD that's commercially put out, it only has, maybe 24 songs on a disc, if that. And you know darn well that a disc holds a lot more than that.
Right.
It's the format they put them in. So.
Should I know this one guy, DJ Dan? It's not an iPod, it's probably his phone. But he has like 2,500 songs on his phone. He shows up to his gigs on a motorcycle. They usually, the bars and stuff, they have the sound system. He plugs his little phone to it and runs the whole thing off his phone.
Okay, so 5 megs per song, rough average. And that was 200 per gig. So, yeah, you put a 4 gig card in your phone, and you can easily have 800 songs on there. Without batting an eyelash. That's just with a 4 gig. You put a 16 gig chip in there, and most of the phones will take it.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Nobody uses discs anymore.
Hey, I was even using it a lot of times for the wrestlers with ASW. You know, they'd come in, and you guys come in with a song, he'd hand me a thumb drive, and I'm like, I'm going to shoot you. But then he'd be able to send it to me over his phone, and I'm okay, here, fine, done.
Right.
I wish we'd had that feature, you know, where you touch the phones and it immediately sends it over. That would have made life easier.
Oh, those touch phones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that.
You have the phones kissing one another transferring music.
Right.
Just like some of these weirdos transferring diseases. But anyway.
But you got to wonder how easy it is to transfer viruses and other stuff like that with that, too.
Yeah. Well, same thing with Bluetooth.
Yeah. Something else I don't know nothing about.
What you know about...
I'm probably, what, 15 years behind? Well, my computer's only 6 years old. I bought it 6 years ago, so... I bought it new, so it had to be, what, already 2 years obsolete?
Check, please. No wonder I need to do work on that thing. Let's get back to today's subject.
Anyway, why don't we shoot on over to Scotty's and take a look at
that was a fun ride.
What happened there?
There was a good laugh in the entrance. Yeah, let's take a look at that one. See what you guys think on this.
Here we go.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's pizza party night on the wild side. Don, Vinny, and I, we're here at Scotty's Pizzeria. We're gonna have us a pie eating contest.
Pie eating contest? You mean a pizza pie eating contest?
Pizza pie eating contest. And anybody that cares to challenge the beast, we'll gladly broadcast that too. So the beast.
That 28-inch monster?
That's the 28-inch monster. Have 1 hour to eat beast. So we're doing
right, man. Look at the size of this thing. That's actual size?
Yep. That's actual size.
That monster's huge.
Yes, it is.
And we're not doing that tonight.
Maybe.
You think somebody's gonna try this?
It'd be sweet. It's kids. Maybe I could con someone into it. How about you? Hey, Don, Vinny, you gonna take the Beast Challenge here at Scotty's?
Okay, before I say yes to any challenge, what is the Beast Challenge?
Beast Challenge is a 28-inch meat lovers pizza.
Partner, 1 hour, 25, 11 pounds.
11 pounds of pizza.
You know, after we joked last week about the race car, me not being able to get it, you want me to try and put on another, what, 20 pounds after this thing processes?
Well, no, figure half of that because you're 2 people.
Like who?
Let's see, who could eat that? The Titan.
Okay, with the Titan, I might actually go this way. Quick. 11-pound pizza?
Yeah, so you gotta eat 5.5 pounds.
Okay, how many times has it been successfully done?
Never.
Nobody's beaten the beast.
Nobody's beaten the beast. You could be the first. What do you say, big man? Can you do it?
With Titan?
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, let's get a hold of the Titan.
Oh, wait a minute.
Happen.
Instead of having me, I have a better idea. Titan and Tweedle.
I don't know, that might not be enough pizza for a challenge for the both of them, huh?
Hey, they take down the beast, right?
They might do that. So, what do you guys think? Should we do it? Titan and Tweedledee and the Beast?
Yeah, that'll work.
Stay tuned. We'll find out.
Oh, man. That still a great idea. I can't believe you still haven't heard from Titan or Tweedle on, as to what, as the pace of doing the Beast Challenge.
The Beast Challenge? I got a hold of Titan about the Walk for Life thing. I thought you were doing the Beast
No,
Challenge.
you said you were going to contact them.
I was.
Yeah. You're going to tell me that you didn't contact them on the Beast Challenge.
No, I thought you were doing that because you were going to take the challenge with them.
So
That was great up until the point of we said, wait a minute, putting Titan and Tweedle. And then I was out of it and letting those two behemoths go at it.
okay. All right. So I have to contact him. Why don't you contact him?
I think I will now. At least I know it gets done.
Okay, there we go.
You're too scatterbrained for stuff like that.
Well, you know, I got so much going on. I'm trying to contact so many people about so many things. Some of the things slip through the
Okay, look.
cracks.
There are. I know you think outside the box, but you still have to be based in the box.
The pizza box.
Yeah, the pizza box. You know. Oh, why do I put up with you?
Speaking of pizza box, did you see how big the box for the Beast is?
Yeah.
You know, the first time I bought a Beast, I couldn't get it through my back door. It would not fit through the door.
Don't you have a sliding glass door?
Oh, well, to the porch, yeah, but to the main house.
Oh,
where
that's
the dining
right.
room
I
is?
wasn't even thinking about. Yeah, you'd have to tilt that. Yeah, that's not going to work for you, is it?
No, didn't work out.
Well, does Scotty have any insight on that?
Eat it outside. But anyway, yeah, didn't you? You know, you had a little conversation with Scotty about that Beast.
You know, I
didn't
had a conversation about a few things on that one, but I didn't come up with too many questions that I couldn't answer later on because we talked to other people during the day. But you know, I know I said that if I came up with any more questions, I'd have to ask him. But like I said, most of them were already answered.
Yeah,
You've got that vid on video, didn't you?
sure did.
Let's show the people.
All right, here we go. Scotty, how you doing tonight?
Good. How you doing, Sparky?
Pretty good. You ready for this party?
Absolutely.
All right, my man Don Vinny here. He's
Don,
the
how you doing? Nice to meet you.
my co-host. Well, he's got a couple of questions for you on the Beast Challenge.
Okay.
Okay,
What do we got?
fully explain to me. He's already told me that nobody has defeated the Beast.
Well, we've had about 8 couples try the beast so far. Yes, nobody has succeeded on eating the beast. About 2/3 of the way they got through is the farthest. What it is, we take a 28-inch pizza. Okay?
28 inch.
28-inch. Big one.
Yeah, that's the one you had out there on the
Remember, round. Yes, it's round. You can't do 28-inch. You gotta do it round.
Here to here. I saw it on the window.
It's a big one. It's a big one. Yes, yes. Well, we start out with 4 pounds of dough. Okay. Then we throw on 2 pounds of cheese. And we throw on, I don't remember the exact amount of meat, but it's a lot of meat. So, okay. Then we bake it in the oven. 2 guys have 1 hour to eat it. They cannot get up from the table. They can have whatever they like to drink with it, but they cannot leave the table.
So like if they got to get up and that's it, it's over.
Well, they can get up and dance around. They just can't, they're not going
Can't
to the
leave the
bathroom.
table area.
We just don't want them to, go in the bathroom and start.
Empty out.
You know what I mean? So,
But the sign says 11 pounds of
11
food?
pounds. Yes. Yes.
Do you want both of them?
It is,
11
it is-
pounds. That's inhuman.
It's only 5.5 pounds apiece.
Oh, only 5.5 pounds.
Let's watch some of these TV shows. We won't mention who, but that guy does it all the time. So, it can be done.
Yeah, and he probably goes and purges 20 minutes later. And you wanted me to try this with you. You're out of your mind.
With me?
Yeah.
No, I want to see you try with the Big Titan.
With Titan, yeah.
Well, didn't he eat a 9-pound pan of lasagna?
I know he ate a 9-inch pan of lasagna by
okay, it was
himself.
9 inch. I knew there was a 9 in there.
I was going to say 9 pounds of food.
Wait,
That's a lot.
Titan is a small man. Let's face it, he's up over 7 foot, he's up over 350, but
Big boy.
I watched him scarf down an entire pan of lasagna by himself. And I don't even want to go over what he says he has for breakfast when he goes on
Give yourself a couple pounds, give him 9 pounds, you're good to go.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got it. But if you guys eat it all, what we do is we throw in $100 worth of gift cards to Scotty. You get a hat, you get a shirt, says you survived the Beast Challenge. You can also get your name up on the Wall of Fame. Eventually there will be a Wall of Fame.
Yeah,
as soon
but
as
right now
somebody
it's
completes it.
But it looks like
Right now it's the Wall of Unfame.
Right now there's a Wall of Shame. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So beyond the Beast, Scotty, what else do you have? You got more than pizza. I saw that.
We got all kinds of stuff. We got chicken wings, we got pastas, we got zitties, spaghettis, baked lasagnas. We got just about any kind of sandwich you like. Take your pick. I mean, we have some fantastic garlic knots, appetizers. We are in the midst of putting in some fryers right at the moment, and a new grill hood system. So we will have some great chicken wings coming up really, really soon. So.
So I'm looking over here. This better be for Thanksgiving because when I come to Pizzeria, I'm not looking for a pumpkin pie. I'm looking for a pizza pie.
Sure you don't want
Wrong
pumpkin
kind of
pies?
Pete. Do not go putting pumpkin on my pizza.
I don't think
So, but no, it is Thanksgiving time. We are closed for Thanksgiving.
I would hope so.
We close 3 days a year: Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. So.
that doesn't leave a lot of time for home.
No. That's why we have the crew that we got. These guys are great, so they allow me to take the time off that I need to take off. So.
Yeah, well, you ain't ducking us tonight. You're gonna be around for this pizza party.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm sticking around for the whole deal. So.
All right, sounds great. Any more questions, Don Vinny?
I'm sure something will come up, but you know what? We'll come back to it at that point.
That's all right. We'll be here for a couple hours.
So you ready to start eating some pizza, right?
I was ready before I walked in.
All right. You heard it here. The Don, we're going to try to get Titan, and Don and Titan, they're going to take the challenge.
Hey, Titan, Tweedle, one of you two. Just somebody give me a call. Hit me up on Facebook.
Alright, so here we are. You got to ask Scotty a few questions. Had all your questions answered.
Like I said, I didn't have any questions that came up that didn't get answered by the people that were there.
Right.
Or people I've talked to since then.
Now, people that were there, you're talking about customers munching down on some pizza and stuff?
I mean, I started off with, you know, the obvious ones were your kids who were there. Let's face it, kids, pizza, yeah, you know that's going to happen.
Right.
So I went and talked to them first, and then there were some other customers there. So, you know, again, people, you can sit there and take my word for it, but you might want to take a look at the food.
Yeah. Right here we have the kids eating pizza. And we got that Miss Mary there. She was talking about the Fat John now, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's...
Here you go, take a look.
Yeah,
Let
take a look at
customers
this
tell you
one.
what it's about.
All right, Tosh, what you got there? What type? Now, wait, why don't you actually finish taking a bite and eating it, and then go ahead and tell me what it is?
Spinach, like Popeye.
Spinach.
I want to be strong.
Okay, one spinach. Spinach is not one of my norms, Tosh. I put a lot of things on my pizza, but that's not it. How about you, Ash? What are you throwing at us today?
A mushroom pizza.
Well, that sounds a little more like it. Mushroom. That sounds more the norm. Now I just got to find somebody who's got one of those Fat Johns around here.
Yeah.
Think of the Fat John.
It's awesome.
I told you
Love
it was,
it.
didn't I? Now, did you get to try it, or you're waiting on the pizza eating
Waiting on it,
contest?
but he's heating up a bunch of slices right now. So I'm starving.
That's
And I won't let him try my.
Oh, gotta have
My-
some for.
my Fat
Oh, you
John,
didn't get the
'cause I love
steak
it.
one, huh? You just got the regular ham one.
He messed up, it's his
Misordered.
fault.
I thought
Oh.
the regular came with the steak, so I said, yeah, order it how it is. And
Right.
But
No,
the ham is awesome.
No,
though.
wait.
But I
She's
think
not
the
letting
steak,
you
I
get
would-
any of it. How often does she start stealing what you have on the plate?
I'm pretty good.
it's all right.
Here, you want to try some?
Psych!
Yeah, I'll take it.
That would have been cruel, but it wouldn't. It would have been funny too.
Hey, Al, how you doing? How you been, pal?
I'm tired out, man.
Oh.
Trip down here.
Right? Oh, you just got down this weekend? You came all the way from Ohio? For our pizza party, huh? You're a good man, huh? See, tell me I don't have friends. Drove what, 700 miles?
940.
Wow. For a slice of Scotty's pizza.
Yeah, I was to be here this weekend anyhow. Just happened to be at the right spot, right?
I hear you. I hear you. Well, so that's the story from Sparky's Wild Side.
Alright, so there you saw it from the customers.
You know,
Now,
yeah, I'm going to interrupt you. There is one thing that I did have a question on nobody answered, and I kind of felt weird asking about it, but I know that we talked about it, and something tells me you went, because you disappeared for quite a while I was talking to the people.
okay.
Now, and the only place I can think you went, because we didn't lose you to the men's room for all that time. That was the opposite direction.
You never know.
You didn't leave the shop, but when it comes to constructing a beast, now I saw one of the huge boxes go out the door there, so what was going on? Did you go back there while he was making one of the beasts?
Well, yeah, I got a chance to go back there and film him making a pepperoni beast, which is just a pepperoni. It's not the beast for the beast challenge.
Right, because the full beast challenge was like
Pepperoni.
5 pounds of food.
Oh, got it.
Or, not 5 pounds of toppings or something like that, 11 pounds of food.
There was pepperoni,
I'm telling you, that beast is a
Ham.
monster. There's a reason they call it a beast.
right? There's pepperoni, ham, meatballs,
Wait a minute.
sausage.
Listen, you went back there and you recorded when he was doing that, right?
Nah, he was just doing the pepperoni one.
Did you ask him about the regular beast? while
Yeah,
he
we
was doing
talked about it a little bit.
it? Then stop trying to tax your brain and that memory of yours, and let's just go to the video and see what he told us.
Okay. Here we go.
Scotty, that's the beast you're making, is
That is
it?
the beast.
Now, is this the meat beast, the full beast, or
No,
that's
this
just
is just
a
a
big
pepperoni
pizza?
beast.
Ah,
We do add 3/4 of a pound of pepperoni on this thing, so.
3/4 of a pound.
Along with 2 pounds of cheese. Weighs out to about a pound of sauce and 4 pounds of dough.
4 pounds of dough. That's a lot of dough.
That's a lot of pepperoni.
That's true too.
Especially this little one.
Yeah, you used to use the big sandwich pepperoni on that,
Yeah, I
didn't
had a
you?
lot of customers not like that for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I had some customer complaints on it, so we stopped using it.
Uh-huh. Huh, I thought it was pretty good. Maybe it had a little bit sharper of a taste than they liked?
Yeah, I just think they maybe felt like they were getting gypped on the pepperoni. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Right.
I mean, it was about the same amount weight-wise, so.
Maybe looked too much like salami for them.
That's okay, though. It saves me a little bit of money, so.
This is
pepperoni's
cheaper?
a little cheaper. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Takes a lot of pepperoni in this thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now on your beast, you put that much pepperoni on it?
Yes.
And then what else? You put ham?
On the Beast Challenge?
Yeah.
Beast Challenge is pepperoni, ham, sausage, bacon, ground beef, and we throw a little extra cheese on it just to top it off.
Cool. And 2 people, 1 hour.
1 hour.
And can't be any crust or nothing left
Nothing.
over, can they?
Nothing left. A couple crumbs maybe, that's about it, so.
Sounds good.
You see, I told you, it was better to just go to the video than to tax your brain. He told us everything about the beast and what goes on it while he was making another pizza, one of those pepperoni monsters.
Yeah, it was pepperoni beast.
I don't care what he calls it.
3/4 of a pound of
I'm still
pepperoni.
looking at that pie in itself. I'm sorry, going from my fist to my shoulder in diameter. That's just huge. So
Now, you know, when he first started out with the beast, the pepperoni, he used to use the sandwich pepperoni, like you said.
big slices.
Yeah, like that. And, you know, he said customers were complaining. I couldn't really understand why, and I got to thinking about it. You ever bite into a slice of pizza and the meat slides out and slaps you in the chin and burns your chin? I'll bet that's why people complained about that big pepperoni.
But because they haven't learned to fold the slice and chomp through it, you know. But
well,
I guess it's a northern thing. Who cares?
Right. But anyway, they got some other great food, too.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going over the menu. You didn't get a chance to video that part. I was asking in the beginning. So, what other foods do they have? I didn't really get a chance to look at all that.
From personal experience, he's got all kinds of different hoagies. You know, the Philly cheesesteaks, ham. He's got kind of a, I guess it's like a buffalo chicken hoagie.
What? Your daughter had that. We went and saw it earlier. She had a. You know, she was in the pizza earlier, but I'd been there before when she was there, and she had one of those fat johns. What is a fat john? I mean, I saw it was Mary had it.
Right.
But
Okay.
what is really in that fat john? What is that?
You know the calzone.
Yeah, calzone is basically a full over pizza.
Right. It's kind of the same deal, but with the calzone they seal it so it cooks inside. It's
right. Makes it look almost like a pot pie.
This they take ham and cheese, and then they do the same kind of deal as a calzone, fold it over, but they don't seal it. They cook it.
Okay.
Then when it comes back out, they open it up, put lettuce, tomato, onions, mayo on it.
Okay.
And then dress the top with a little butter, garlic, and cheese. And, oh, they're incredible. Now, the Fat John itself is a ham and cheese sandwich, basically. But I go in there, and one day I looked at it, and I said, I wonder how that would taste with steak and cheese.
Yeah.
So
I was there with you one time. I saw you eat that.
Yeah. Well, he made us up one, and now, you know, when it comes to a Fat John, my son and I, steak and cheese all the way, brother. Now, the girls, they love the ham and cheese one. And, I mean, they're both excellent, but I'm a steak person more than a...
Now, you've gone there enough times. Please tell me that you've gotten pictures or video of a lot of these things.
Sure did. Mostly pictures. At the end, I got a nice little video I put together, but we have some good pictures of some of the food.
I can call that up now.
Yes, you can.
Let's just get the video. I'll call that one up for us.
You know what? Since you're going to call it up, I think we should put a little music to it, too. A nice little mellow, mood setting music. Played by my dear friend, Phoenix Masquerade.
Did you get Phoenix back here again to do
Yes,
some?
I did. You know what? I also talked to him, and I'm gonna put him up on the stage at the relay. And he's
That'll work.
He's excited about it. He's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you." You know, this is really his first.
He's
public
young,
gig.
and yeah, for him, it's one of the first shots. So.
And you know, he's going to be in front of a lot of people. I bet you there's going to be somewhere between 700 to 1,000 people there.
I'm hoping that they had to turn people away from entrance.
Yeah, it's a big football field. Big. How big? How many people do you think them grandstands will hold?
Oh, easy 1,000.
Pardon me, bleachers. I'm used to racing.
Yeah, well, it's easy 1,000 because let's face it, you have to. Well, this was actually on at 5A is going to be doing
the football field. Yeah.
So that's not a small school. That's they got
they got big bleachers on both sides.
Yeah, but the thing is they've got at least 1,600 in their student population, right?
Oh, I think they probably have more than that.
Okay, so they theoretically have to have enough to have their entire student population in one.
And then some from the
and
other
then some
school.
from the. So you're easily going to get 2,000 in those stands.
That would be awesome. Could you imagine putting a wrestling event there and having 2,000 people there?
That's for later. I already had that thought coming.
Ah.
Anyway,
let's check out the food.
Let's get to it. I'll call it up. And the video or the audio from Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll call that up next.
That's not on there.
I'll get the audio some way. Take a look at the video.
So, what'd you think of that? See anything you liked?
Yeah, and I'm hungry now.
You're hungry now. What are we going to get?
I don't know, but I'm thinking that when we get finished here, if Scotty's is still open, we're making a run.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a plan. You know what?
What?
He only delivers to Hicks Road. You know what? That's a half a mile from this house. He will not deliver here.
He won't deliver to the Double J Cafe.
Well, actually, Scotty will if he's working. But his employees, all his employees give me a hard way to go about that.
Wait. Scotty knows you personally.
They all know me personally. My daughter works there. Okay, you can't go a half a mile? Come on, I'll give you an extra $1 tip. Jeez.
Well, you see, now you're talking their language. You'll put it in the can. But they rules are. Yeah, I noticed something. Yeah, the drinks.
Yes.
I thought he had Pepsi products.
Yeah, he used to. Now he went over to Coke, which kind of bums me out because I'm more of a Pepsi guy.
Well, I had to drink a couple Mountain Dews a day by law, but that's beside the
Now
point.
Mountain Dew, is that Coca-Cola or is that Pepsi?
No, that's Pepsi.
That's Pepsi. Sierra Mist, that's right. Okay.
I think it's a Coke product.
But
what happened? What made him go to Coke?
From what I understand, he gets better service from them. If he has a problem with the machine or something, they're out there just like that.
Ooh, the Peppy distributor is going to get pissed at this guy now.
Right.
I can see that would be a problem later on.
I guess we'll have to tag Pepsi in it, huh?
Tag Coke too. Why not? Equal opportunity offender,
Right,
you know.
right.
What about the fryers? He said something about getting the new fryers in.
Yeah, he's got them in, sitting all in place. He's got the new hood in. I mean, it looks awesome. And but they're still not up. I haven't actually got to talk to Scotty because he's on vacation right now. But the employees said that they were waiting on the mechanical and electrical.
Wait a minute. You mean inspections or the actual work to be done?
Well, from the way they tell it, they're waiting on inspections. But I don't want to really say anything till I talk to Scotty, because Scotty may not have finished wiring something, or, you know, and he just wasn't ready. But he should be back this weekend. I'm going to go find out. And if it's mechanical, and it's him waiting on inspections, he's been waiting for 3 weeks now, I'm going to make a phone call to my buddy Jack and ask him if he can find out why Scotty's had to wait that long, if that's what it is.
So you'll make some noise.
Oh, don't I always?
Well, I know you like to make noise. That's for darn sure.
I mean, this time I think I need a bullhorn. I'll stand out in front of the city.
No. You're not getting a bullhorn.
No?
I remember Mr. Tomasic had that bullhorn at ASW. I'm not letting you get a bullhorn.
You think I would be that bad?
Dude, you would be like Johnny Knoxville in Walking Tall. You'd have that siren going just to piss off everybody in the area.
Ah, come on now.
You try and say with a straight face that you wouldn't do something like that. Just try.
With a straight face?
Yeah, with a straight face.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. I know that.
So, well, maybe I need a megaphone so we can shout out some of Scotty's Christmas specials, huh?
Yeah, it's Christmas special.
Yeah, you know, well, Christmas time, what better time to eat pizza?
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, pizza is nature's perfect food.
Yes.
Got all 4 food groups: bread, bread and cereal, the vegetable group, especially with tomato sauce. If you throw other things like green peppers and other stuff on there, so you get that one.
Mushrooms.
That's right.
Spinach.
Hey, you can throw spinach on a pizza. I've done that.
Have you ever done a spinach broccoli one?
No.
This is a different pizza place. I was up in Atlanta for one of the races, and I was staying at my sister's house. Well, they decided after the race, let's just get pizza. And they asked me if I was good with a veggie pizza.
Okay.
So now a veggie pizza. What's a veggie pizza?
I'm thinking onions, green peppers, black olives,
mushrooms.
Mushrooms, yeah. Mushrooms,
yeah, that's me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. Well, it comes back, and it's spinach, broccoli, onion, and tomato. They opened it up, I looked at it, and it looked sickening. And I was like, nah, I'll just go with the cheese. And my sister's like insisting, you gotta try it. It's the best.
Doesn't family always do that to you?
Yeah.
That's forget about everything else for these holidays, whether it's you're celebrating Hanukkah, or whether you're celebrating Christmas, or whatever it is. It's always about family. Whether you like them or you hate them, come the holidays, you're always around them, and you take the advantage to torture one another with foods.
Yes, yes.
Here, you try this.
You know what?
And nobody can say no because it's the holidays and you can't insult one another. It's, oh yeah, I take it and start eating. It's like, I'm gonna kill him when I get finished with this. God.
Who says you can't insult them?
You're not supposed to. That totally violates the holiday spirit.
Does it? Not around my house. I think that's the way the thing is.
Hey, wait. With my
the best gift is who can insult the other one the worst.
In my family, it was one of those things of, I said to kids, my cousins, one time when they were younger, there's going to come a time in your life that you're going to look back on this and look at Christmas, and it's not going to be about the presents or about all the little, the shining ribbons and the garland and all that.
It's going to be about the insults.
Well, it's going to be about the family and the times you had with them. And they looked at me like I was out of my mind. I may as well have been an alien with the antenna growing out of my head with the way I was getting looks.
Well, we were the same way when we were kids.
Actually, I was always happy to see my family, even if we were fighting with one another. Because it was just one more person to fight with. You kind of get bored fighting with the same person over and over. You have the rest of the family comes in, you got new people to fight with.
Yeah, I guess. See, we used to see our family all the time, though, so it wasn't really...
I didn't get to see my family as much.
Now, since we're in Florida and everyone else is in New York...
Yeah. See, that was it. Most of my family was in Philly and Jersey, and Dad had already moved us here to Florida.
Now it seems like the only time I get to see family is when somebody passes on.
That's not how I want to see family. I've been
Right.
home twice in the last 10 years. I don't need to see it again.
Yep. So, but where were we going? Christmas specials.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're going to Christmas specials.
And
sorry about that. Went on a tangent.
Yeah, but with everything going on, you know how busy you are.
Yeah.
You're shopping, you're putting up Christmas gifts, you're just going crazy. Then you go to the store and you got 9 million people in there that are all crazy too.
And you don't want to do your normal things like hams or turkeys, because that's going to be your your Christmas dinner. A lot of people
Right.
use hams, turkeys.
Well, you know, just
occasional
after all
goose.
that stress of shopping and dealing with the traffic,
Oh yeah, nobody
who wants to
cook.
come home and cook?
Yeah, that ain't gonna
You
happen.
know, so call Scotty's. Go with the Beast. Go with a Fat John, a Calzone.
Man, if you got a lot of family,
he's got spaghetti and lasagna.
if you've got relatives, if your house is packed, yeah, order a Beast, maybe 2 of them, and shut them all up.
Yeah.
And then you
You know-
can sit back with a nice, take one of them moose mugs that I see them selling from National Lampoons. Get a moose mug, fill it with the eggnog, make sure you have the rum in it,
There
and
you
sit in
go.
the corner and get drunk off your behind.
I'm gonna do that later. Did you notice how he cuts the Beast?
He didn't cut it in regular slices.
He
yeah.
checkerboards it.
Yeah.
That's because it's so big. Well, I had him one time make it for me.
Yeah, I can just see you trying to take a 14-inch slice of pizza. Yeah, not only do you fold it, you're holding it like this, trying to fit it. How are you going to get it in
Well,
your
let
mouth?
me tell you, if you're going to have him cut it that way, you got to have him cut it into a 16 slice. Because then it's only 14 inches by that big.
Mm-hmm.
If you have him cut it into an 8-inch slice, that slices like that. It will hide a paper plate.
I think I'd get that done just to see what it looks like.
I have. That's how I know. But anyway, check out a few of the Christmas specials. And I put a little picture video together of Building of the Beast with some funky music for you to listen to. And until the next show, let's see, the next show is the day before Doomsday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, damn, Christmas and Doomsday in one show. Can we mix them? A Doomsday Christmas?
Hey, if it's Doomsday and it's time for me to go out, like Jack Nicholson said in Batman, if you gotta go, go with a smile.
And on that note, this is Sparky J and Don Vinny on Sparky's Wild Side. And we will be here, even if it is only until the 21st, for the rest of your lives.
Gentlemen.
Wish you weren't living with us. We wish you weren't living with us. We wish you weren't living with us. We're not happy you're here. You drive everybody crazy. You're hopelessly fat and lazy. You're constantly in the way here. So pack up your gear. You're feeding your face. You're taking up space. We wish you weren't living with us. We're not happy you're here. Correct us if we're mistaken, but those are long distance calls you're making. How long do you plan on taking advantage of us? We wish you weren't living with us. We wish you weren't living with us. We wish you weren't living